The Library of Whispers. In a quiet corner of the city, buried under layers of dust and forgotten time, stood an ancient library. Known simply as the Library of Whispers, it was shrouded in mystery. Few dared to enter, and those who did spoke of its eerie silence, the unsettling sensation of being watched, and a book hidden deep within its endless aisles, a book no one was meant to read. Lena had always been a skeptic, her curiosity outweighing her caution. An aspiring writer, she found herself drawn to the whispers about the library. It was said to house a collection of books predating recorded history, stories too dangerous to tell. For Lena, it sounded like the perfect setting for her next novel. One rainy evening, clutching her notebook and flashlight, Lena arrived at the towering double doors of the library. The exterior was imposing, its Gothic spires reaching into the stormy sky. A plaque above the entrance read, "Knowledge is a gift and a curse." Inside, the air was heavy, carrying the faint scent of mold and parchment. The towering shelves seemed to stretch infinitely in all directions, their contents cloaked in shadows. The silence was absolute, save for the occasional creak of the building settling. Lena explored cautiously, her flashlight cutting through the darkness. Titles of forgotten works caught her eye: The Secrets of the Abyss, Echoes of the Void, and The Harbinger's Manuscript. Each book seemed to radiate an aura, as if alive with ancient knowledge. After hours of wandering, she stumbled upon a hidden staircase spiraling downward. At the base, she found a locked room. Its door was carved with intricate symbols, pulsating faintly as if reacting to her presence. Resting on a pedestal in the center of the room was a book bound in black leather, its cover etched with unrecognizable runes. The room felt alive, its air charged with an unnatural energy. Ignoring the gnawing sense of dread, Lena approached the pedestal. She hesitated, then opened the book. The moment she turned the first page, the whispers began. At first they were faint, like the rustle of leaves in the wind, but they grew louder, more insistent, filling the room with overlapping voices speaking in an unintelligible tongue. The words on the page shifted and writhed, refusing to be understood. Then she saw them, shadows, faceless and cloaked, emerging from the corners of the room. They moved toward her, their presence oppressive and cold. One shadow reached out, its hand-like form stretching toward the book. "Put it back," a voice hissed, echoing from nowhere and everywhere at once. Panicking, Lena slammed the book shut. The whispers ceased, but the shadows lingered. She backed away, clutching her flashlight as the figures melted into the walls. Fleeing the basement, Lena burst into the main library, but the aisles seemed to twist and shift, trapping her in an endless maze of shelves. The whispers returned, louder this time, calling her name. Her flashlight flickered and died, plunging her into darkness. She stumbled through the labyrinth, desperate to find the exit. Suddenly, she tripped over something, a body. Her flashlight sparked back to life, revealing the skeletal remains of someone clutching a notebook eerily similar to her own. Scrawled across the pages were frantic warnings. "Do not open the book. The shadows are watching. The library does not forgive." Lena screamed, the sound swallowed by the oppressive air. She finally found the doors, throwing herself against them. To her relief, they opened, and she stumbled into the stormy night. She vowed never to return, but the library wouldn't let her go so easily. In the days that followed, the whispers haunted her. At first, they were faint, blending into the sounds of her daily life, but they grew louder, more persistent. Shadows danced in her peripheral vision, disappearing when she turned. One night, as she tried to sleep, a familiar voice whispered from the darkness, "Lena, you shouldn't have read the book." Her screams echoed into the night, swallowed by the storm. No one saw Lena again. Weeks later, a new rumor circulated. The library had a new resident, a shadowy figure clutching a notebook, roaming the aisles in search of those foolish enough to disturb its secrets.